Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English necromancer of the internet, and I welcome you back to Iratus, Lord of the Dead, where we need to decide a way we're going to go. Are we going to go for the central path, or are we going to go for the side path? And currently I'm leaning towards the side path, just so that we can get another extra undead to go in this particular team. So who do we have? A Shade, a Banshee, and a Dark Knight. I don't actually have a Banshee, and I do need to make a runaway team. So you know what? I'm gonna go with the Banshee, and she starts at level 9. Ooh, quite impressive. So, here we have a team filled with things that I don't know or like the look of. So we are just going to head on over to them and see what we find amongst them. Hello there. Standard skeleton waiting at command. You are a flamethrower. Interesting. You are a hammerer. Oh yes, I see the dwarf in the outfit. And you would have an absolute crap ton of armor. And you redirect, do you? 50% chance to redirect an attack from an ally standing behind the armorer to the person himself. Great. Bloody great. Alright, Mr. Hammerer, then. I'm just gonna do that to ensure you take some damage. Good thing my zombie does mostly whatchamacallit damage. Magic damage. Ow. What kind of stance is that? Mark. Any damage received is doubled. Okay, what did you all just do? Turtle advance, plus armor and resistance. Okay. At the beginning of the next turn, deals magical damage to all minions. Well, that's not good. Let's just have the Dark Knight delete his debuffs. Next, I'm going to... I'm not even sure. How do you have no... Hold on. Hold on. Remove all armor, remove all resistances. Oh! I didn't realize I gave you that effect, madam. Okay. So, if I attack you right now, you'll take a bunch of damage. Does the skeleton have a way to interrupt stances? He does! He can interrupt the flamethrower, who I swear looks like he's trying to get to the front. So... Wait, I can't move you back far enough, can I? Mr. Skeleton. No. No, I can't. Then I'm gonna have you hit the knight, just in case.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Alright, you are gonna reset up your stance there. And then you are going to interrupt that guy because... Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Well, we need to murder Mr. Flamethrower. You need to just get healed. You then need to interrupt his stance in order to stop him from doing what he does.
Give them mercy.
And then, frankly, I think I want to shoot you with the giant cannon just so that you're knocked back. In fact, just to be safe, just in case it doesn't actually kill, do this. Defense. Well, that's bad. That's actually exceedingly bad. Okay. Well, Mr. You can now just do... Fuck. Alright. Alright. It has 5 HP left. If we do that to you, I'm not even sure you can hurt it. Fuck. What will do more damage? Mr. This guy or this guy? And frankly,
one more for the
I'm pretty sure it's the flamethrower. Especially when it misses the two that I heavily hit. You can stop predicting your bullcrap at any time you wish, madam. I love you, Mr. Skeleton. I do not have enough wrath. Oh, good job! You murdered him! Oh, well done, Kotra. That's what I love to see.
A sad display for mortal.
And then she just ran away, okay. Boiling blood. For an unfilled squad... For each unfilled squad slot, the minion receives 4 armor, 4 resistance, 14 attack, 14 dread, 4 evasion, and 6 accuracy. Huh. The ghoul already gets absurd stats thanks to having a stack of lunch break. Imagine what she would get with the boiling blood. It would give her some more attack, some actual defenses, evasion, accuracy, and because we got the Lich, who can just create the extra space if we need it, it's just an option. It's just an option. So where does this hook go? It's a weapon, is it? Okay. So I think that's kind of dependent on what you're fighting at the time. For now, let's just take our single squad and move forward. What do we get? Armor plates, boiled, bloated flesh. At the start of its turn, the minion restores 6 vigor for each unfilled squad slot. They're really going for this gimmick of having not what am I calling it, doesn't it? I feel like going for the boiling blood, because if I make a squad like that, I would probably want to give it to the Lich. Because I don't really care that much about the skeleton. The Ghoul and the Lich, which would give them a lot more defenses than they currently have. Either that, or I give the Ghoul the Cannibal's Jaw and abuse the reanimate system with the Lich. That would work too. Alright, so what are we fighting? We are fighting the Guard, the... whatever that other thing is. An Alchemist. I don't have that much information about things, do I? I need more information about these things. Okay. Well then. You're the elite trader. And you're a geomancer. That's brand new. You can go screw yourself, because I don't like the look of you. Any enemy in the cloud loses all armor and resistance. Really now? That sounds very nice. Huh. Well, we should probably work on obliterating the hammerer first. What's that debuff? Lose all armor. I mean, thank you for moving us back into the position that we were before. Let's see, Mr. Alchemist. Lose all your initiative, please. Right. Well, it's gonna hit 3 out of 4 of them. And then after this, the mummy can eat all of our debuffs, so... Where is it? Eat all of our debuffs, Mr. Mummy. Because, Jesus, that was 80 HP you just did. HP we just gained. Did you just heal yourself? Alright. Alright, you know what? If you want to mix us all about... First of all, don't expect me not to do the same. Does this actually move me? No. No, it doesn't. Right. You can now grab the mummy and move him closer. Sending him to the front. The mummy can then vengeance me, stressing everyone out again. Mr. Kotra can frankly enter a bombardment stance just because. What's your insanity? Berserk increases damage taken. You can, quite frankly, once again, terror wave. Shifting everyone about. You can now move the zombie 2 forward so that he... Oh, he doesn't get his bombardment stance now. Oh, that's a big shame. Well, let's just keep...
Soon embrace your new existence.
Making everyone insane. Hopeless. Loses all resistances. Nice. Nice. Right then.
Perish.
That was a big hit. Very nice. Oh, and what a lovely curse that was. No slacking. Oh, you've entered that stance, have you? Oh. Okay. Well. That should have given him a fucking heart attack. He just took how many debuff? How much stress when he was on 0? Oh, you just gave the mummy a bunch of debuffs, did you? Well, Mr. Mummy's just gonna heal that nice and strong. Right. I need to kill the fucking merchant. Hit the merchant! His evasion isn't that good! I love how you crit the... That's a stun, right? Fuck. Double fuck. What the Christ am I meant to be doing here?
That's gonna leave a mark.
If I do this, you'll still be alive. Unless I hit you with a cursed doll right now.
Damn.
There we go.
Move those mortal legs.
And you hit that one. Noted. Well, if I now do this...
Your frail bodies fail you.
And ignite you both. And then... completely remove your initiative. And you have a heart attack! Perfect! We just survived!
That will wash away pathetic civilizations.
Whew. This game's starting to get hard and it's annoying. I think I need to use a jar of blood in my very next fight. Because we seem a little...
Now I will make mortals
low
tremble
in
before
HP.
me.
In addition, how close am I to the blood curse? I need 3 talent points. Can I get those talent points from sacrificing enough relics? Because I do not need that relic, because it sucks. I can disintegrate those. After killing an enemy with a critical hit, the... Yeah, that's just so niche that I don't want it. Alright, what's the next dungeon fight? An elite battle! Because of fucking course it is. It's either an elite battle or the cultists. Do I want to deal with the cultists? Is the question. If I go if I go to the elite battle, I have to take the upwards or the left path. I'm not taking the left path because it sucks. If I go to the cultists, I can take the right path, which can get me other options. such as more cultists, a bunch of ways to level up, and I don't get any of the relics or artifacts, but I haven't really had many good experiences with useful artifacts. I would get another grave. I could get a coffin for random usable items, which is nice. In addition, I should probably level up something. Oh, I need 100 souls to up it to level 2, to level 3. Never mind, I thought it was 75. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the blood curse with the next fight. Honestly, I want to go to the cultists, just to get the skeleton, the buff bone, so we can start benefiting from the command undead ability. You know? So let's just head on over there. What's this? Necromantic Flask. TARDIS receives 30 spell power, one time. The Banshee restores 20% vigor each time an enemy misses an attack against her. That's interesting. Can I give the ghoul a second stack of gruesome snack? I think I'm gonna go with the enchanted bone, because at the moment I actually simply don't know whether or not this stacks. I think I need to try that in the next fight. Alright, so speaking of next fight, there is a gunsmith, a geomancer, a treasurer, and the other guy. So, hopefully you guys should be able to rip it to shreds. I certainly do hope so. Which of these is the threat? Quite frankly, I think it's the guy at the back. Yes, the treasurer did do an awful lot of damage, didn't it? Alright, well, you know what? We need to hurt. She didn't have any armor to start with. We need to hurt that thing. Next turn, we can eat it. Who goes first? It or the ghoul? The ghoul does, because the ghoul is fast. Excellent. Let's just get rid of all of its levels of block. And do a little bit of damage to it as well. We're next going to add a cloud right there. So that it loses all of its armor. What's that buff do? Shields up. Motivates stone skin. Well, it doesn't... I think it's meant to lose all of its crap while in the... So what happens if you eat this fella, then?
This is my kind of entertainment.
You do get two buffs of lunch break. Interesting. Very interesting. Mr. Ghoul? Miss Ghoul? Move forward. That hurt the Lich a lot, if you don't mind. I don't like him taking that damage. So yeah, you have absurd amounts of damage right now. As proven from that. Oh, and it lived. Don't hurt my ghoul like that. Alright, first up, you're dead.
Move those mortal legs.
I was gonna say, you're dead, thank you. Next. Let's make sure to trigger your insanity. Or hopefully a heart attack. Maybe. Come on. Heart attack. How have you not had a heart attack yet? Let's just apply the stress debuff to the other position.
Become part of the breathless tide.
And maybe we can start it having absurd amounts of stress. What's our best bet right now at killing this thing? Stressing it to death, obviously. Although it's really not working out very well now, is it? Why aren't you dead yet? Alright, one way or another, you are dead next turn. Choice is, do you want to die of heart attack, or being ripped to shreds and eaten? You have chosen being eaten.
Soon this world will be mine.
Okay. Okay. So, now you two can come out. I could give you a stress attack, which would be interesting. I'm not sure if it's worth it, though. I think I'm better off making you damage, because you are in the quite a heavy damage-dealing team. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with you doing damage, Mr. Foxy Imperishable. Meanwhile, now that we have over 100, I can give the ghoul here to make it start digging even more. And then, how much far am I? Ooh, not very far at all. If I take one piece of equipment that I despise, where I think this one might be best, although that doesn't actually give me enough experience, goddammit. Although if I combined it with a mana source, it does. Boom. There we go. Now I can get the blood curse.
My magic will shake the very foundations of this world.
Meaning I can now curse people to hopefully make them run the fuck away. But first, before we do that, we need a healing. We require a distillation. What have I got too much of?
Skeleton
there we
will
go.
Clean up this mess later.
So now, we take this team here and send them to the quest to see what it is. Here your army comes upon a true basin of dwarven technology, a makeshift factory so massive you wonder how they even managed to carry the materials into these caverns. But such questions matter little. What matters more is to raid this structure to stop the dwarven weapons production. The various workers seem rather ill-equipped to fight your army, so you expect an easy battle, when suddenly one of the dwarves breaks away and runs toward a mechanism meant to trigger the alarm. You can't stop him, you will need to face the reinforcements. Fine. Is that guy an elite? Oh, of course it's an elite. Alright, well. We can certainly try and hurt it quite badly. What would be better right now? Giving you even more terror, because apparently you've already received your whatchamacallit. Or just... You know what? Yeah, I think it's the terror. Take a little bit of that. Next, I can do this.
My kingdom comes.
Now, Vox. Vox. What are we gonna do with you? We can do that to remove the ward and ignite the guy behind. You miss. Ha 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 ha. He gets marked. He gets hit pretty badly. And now, there's nothing saving him from not experiencing a heart attack. I am so glad that's blocked by ward. That's all I can say. You don't have a ward anymore. Escapes if she is the last remaining squad member. Okay, so I like the Oracle. We need to kill everything except the Oracle. Quite clearly.
Ooh, I didn't think it would be this.
Ooh, glorious! Lovely heart attack then. How about... do I want to... I actually want to remove that debuff. It is a pretty nasty one. Next, shoot the musketeer. I don't like the musketeer. You go insane. You've got hopelessness now, increasing how much damage you take. Wow, you are so causing so much bullcrap to your team, aren't you? Right, you have literally 0, so...
Doomed to all.
Yes, doomed to all indeed. You know what? I'm just gonna blood curse you now. That was a stupid mark of me. And how much mana did that cost? 30! At the start of each turn, loses 40% remaining vigor. Okay. I'm kind of really hoping right now I can get another turn to do that.
Crimson hunger.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, we just kill her. The dwarf. We just need to wait now, don't we? Escapes if she is the last remaining squad member. Yeah. Yeah, we just need to wait. 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 Runs away. I have a vampire! Ooh, and I get a thing, which is plus HP if minions are below level 5. Jesus Christ, that sucks. The reinforcements finally arrive just as you dispatch the last of the workers. The real battle begins now. Ah! Well, fuckity fuck. Let's do that to remove his initiative. We need to just start blasting these berserkers. You need to curse them so you can start healing. Once again, murder that guy. Let's just...
move those mortal legs.
Do that. Do that to remove all your buffs. You just gain some health, that's good. I can do that to gain even more health. Or I can just stress this guy to death.
Terror will overflow.
Yeah, that's about what I expect from you. How long until the mummy's turn? No, I'm better off saving Rain of Fire until the end of the next turn. Right. You got 40. This should do more than 40. Excellent.
This never gets old.
And now you've got 0. And you have a heart attack! Perfect! Should I try and make this man run away? Increased chance to run. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think you can suddenly heal yourself up. And you can just wait and see what happens. Is it gonna run? Oh, it's not a... it's a 33% chance to skip next turn. Right. Okay. Oh, you're retreating, are you, good chap? Well.
Crimson hunger.
No, we're just gonna let you run away. And I get a vampire.
Ends. Your
What did I get? Cursed bandages. Again. Ooh, interesting. I already have some of those. Do they stack? After having dealt with the dwarves, you are left with a vast stockpile of weapons, gunpowder, as well as a few fresh corpses to add to your reserves. Without their factory, the dwarves' supply weapons will be in disarray. So I get one of everything. Nice. Now let's see what vampires are like then. Shall we? Can I create them yet? No, but I can create a lost soul. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, vampire. A vampire is a special kind of minion, for they are the only ones who have learnt to exist within mortal societies. Because of this, they are reluctant to join any necromantic armies, preferring to stay hidden within their secret covens. Only the scent of cursed blood can be used to draw them out, and also acts as the perfect offering. Then, if they acknowledge a mage's power, they will provide their aid, provided one is willing to trust a scheming bloodsucker. Gains +6 attack if each time an enemy escapes or goes insane. Okay, so you're good at dealing with... You're good in a combination army of stress and attack. Okay. You can only increase your damage. You've got decent HP. You're fairly cheap to upgrade. Very little in the way of defenses. Bite, just deal damage. A critical hit will stun, a critical hit deals more damage, okay. Blood Strike, moves self back 1. 70% damage, 90% damage, or deal damage to 2 of them. Bloody Offering, immediately resets the cooldown on Iratus' talents, making it possible to use them again during this round. The vampire loses 30 vigor. Interesting. And then I can make it so that Iratus receives Wrath, or thing. So that could work very well when I combined it with the whatchamacallit? The Lich. Because you use the Lich, because you use the vampire's hypnosis in order to make her lose some vigor, and gain Wrath. You then use that Wrath to summon a to sacrifice a skeleton, and then summon a skeleton. Magic attack. The target loses 30% of its current vigor. Oh. Which can be upgraded into 50%. And gains plus 50% damage until battle ends. How about no? Alspex. Debuff. All attacks against the target ignore both block and ward until battle ends. Oh, attacks against the target. So if it has lots of block and ward, I ignore them. That's what I didn't get then. What's your ultimate? Bloodthirst. Until the end of the battle, the vampire recovers vigor equal to 50% of physical damage that it inflicts. Doesn't spend an action, doesn't stack. Okay, that's pretty good. So you're quite the damage-dealing kind of character. What about the Lost Soul? A Lost Soul is a spirit that has been trapped on the mortal plane for so long that they have forgotten what they looked like when they were still alive. This can be accelerated with some brainwashing. Some souls can then be infused with necromantic energy and used as agents of deception. Taught to delight in lies and betrayal, these spirits take the form of masked women that trick and lure mortals to their doom. Can upgrade all stats, right. Doesn't have a passive. Stress attack, that deals 80% stress damage to the target and enemy behind it. They gain accuracy until the battle ends. Okay. Benevolent Spirit. Support. Restores 20 to 23 vigor to a target ally. At the start of the next turn, attacks the chosen ally with damage. Attack doesn't spend an action. Okay. And the upgrade reduces the amount of damage you deal to them. Or the other upgrade is you increase the healing it does. Misleading Beauty. Magic attack that deals a lot of damage. The target deals 15% more damage until the end of battle. Okay. Stream of Delusion. Target gains... I'm not sure what to make of the Lost Soul right now. Because it seems to be that they can do quite a lot of stuff, but they buff the enemy every time they do that. Although that can be then combined with something like the Dark Knight, which is... deals additional stress damage for each buff or debuff on the ally. Every time an enemy receives a buff, deals stress damage to it. The target gains 2 wards, but deals 20% less damage for their next 2 actions. Okay, that's an ally. That's a buff thing to us. Remove all buffs and debuffs from enemies. All minions gain +1 damage until the end of battle for each buff or debuff removed this way. Okay, so that's how we combined it with you. Immediately resets the cooldowns on Iratus's talents. Okay. Or restores mana. Okay. Alright. I think I get it. Definitely requires a very niche team. Does this. Is what I'm feeling. Is there anything else I can do with... Actually, a mummy would probably work quite well with the soul. Actually, do I need the soul for it to make anything? I need a soul to increase my wrath thing, so... And for the Dead Lake. But that's it. Then I can use one of my vampires to upgrade the library too. Do you have any way to benefit from debuffs or buffs on enemies or allies? No? The Banshee has the ability to remove all buffs from an enemy, which is interesting. You also remove all buffs, as well as remove their initiative. And then you've got the Skeleton, which does additional damage and additional attack for every buff on the target. What is exactly the power of your buffs? Accuracy. Well, if you've got a team which has literally 0 evasion, that's not so bad. Deal more damage. That's probably really bad for us to have. Give them bonus... That targets everything and gives them bonus initiative, which is, again, kind of bad. But then you do... The Lost Soul is tempting, but I'm not quite sure how I would do it properly right now. Okay. So, before I do anything, let's put some guys into here. Who are we going to put into here? How about the Lich and the... It's 40% of current level, so you will level up, and you will level up. You'll gain a new talent to use on something, and the Ghoul will level up, but I don't want to use the Ghoul because it gives her a chance to heal. So, alright, Team 2. Are you ready? Go! Right. Ouch. Alright. So, what needs to die immediately and horribly first? Frankly, you do. But honestly, the Trader probably most of all. Although the Geomancer's also... I get redirected anyway, I don't get a choice. You're weak to both, so let's just shoot you in the head. I'm actually going to use magic on the Musketeer, even though I've got very little magic left. Alright, Mr. You can now attack the Musketeer, so please do that. Ouch. I was about to say, what do I want to do with you? But that's obvious. We need to interrupt your stance. Which I can't do because you've got that crap. I forgot about that. You can just absorb HP from everything. And then apparently do absolutely horrible and miss everything. Jesus Christ. Interesting ability, you Huh. Yes, I was gonna say, can you please knock her back? Right, that's one dead and gone.
Fresh corpses.
I need to do this just to massively move forward. You can then shoot her. That one, and hopefully get some health back. You can enter their bombardment stance. I'm frankly okay with that. That too. Okay. So you have 2 buffs. But that ignores armor. That's a really good a crit then. Well done. And that works as well. Nice job, Mr. Destroyer. You need to absorb some health.
I suppose it
Nope.
would have been boring otherwise.
Nope. Okay, guys. We're gonna try this again. And this time, we're not gonna get fucking screwed for no good reason. Are we? At this point, I can quite actively say I might be a little terrified of the Geomancer. I just realized, because the skeleton is immune to debuffs and all that, it means that it has a much easier time. What debuff was that? Minus accuracy. Fair enough, I guess. I want you to start burning. That removed some ward from the air, from the places. Alright. More debuffs for us. So, what's your... You'll die... now. You will die now. Okay. You... move forward. And then absorb HP from them. Glorious. Well done. That did almost nothing, but they don't have any ward anymore, which is nice. Alright, this time, the fight seems to be going significantly better. I'm gonna do that, just to remove your crap. I'm next going to do that, so you start burning. Or not. What have you got? 3 buffs on you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that was an awful lot of damage then. What are you gonna do? Well, that does a little bit of something, I suppose. You again have 3 debuffs, but I honestly think that because your standard attack ignores armor, this will do more. Although then again, if I do this, you've now lost all your block. If I do that, you won't be able to do your attack. So let's just have you remove your debuffs, so that we can gain a bit of mana. Then you can go like that, hitting everything. And then they're still alive, Jesus Christ. Ow! You're not surviving another round, don't even try that bull. How much damage do you deal? Enough. You deal enough. Goodbye. You can start absorbing more HP. Excellent. You can just do a massive attack in an attempt to heal yourself. Excellent. And then boom, it's dead. Much better. Much better.
Mine is the winning side.
And we get some rare armor. I'm really not getting much in the way of rare materials, am I? Ooh, there's a spell that lets me just summon a Banshee, Wraith, or Shade, which I could then use within this team until... Indiscriminate Fire, ironically, looks like a really good talent if you then combined it with these boiling blood things. We still don't know if you can double stack items. So you know what? Just because I have 1 mummy and I'm interested. No. You can't double stack items. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't get the extra lunch break, the extra gruesome snack for the ghoul then, because I wouldn't have been able to use it. So you can't just, like, double stack both of these on a single minion. Shame. Well, everyone, I'm all out of time for today's episode, so it looks like, what can I say, other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.